How's it going, my friends? Are you well? I hope you're well. So it's just another potato reveal. This time it's actually in one of those builder's buckets. You know those, I think they're around 12 litres. So I think that's like 3 gallons or something. I'm not 100% sure of the conversion, but somebody will know. And you can see that these are pretty much on their way out. There's still a wee bit of growing left in them, but for all that they're going to grow, I think it's time to harvest. Plus I'll get to use these potatoes straight away and the compost. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off all the hulls and I'll bring you back in 2 wee seconds. See you in a second. Okay, my friends, so that's us back. You can see that there's a couple of little weeds growing in on top, but nothing much. A wee bit of insect life and a nice big worm with a baby worm. And it's really well filled up, this pot. And it looks like we're going to have the same variety as I've just harvested, and that is Cara. A couple of wee stones on top, but nothing crazy. Okay, my friends, so I'm going to just tip it over and then I'll come back to see you in just 2 wee seconds. Hey guys, so I've tipped it over and once again it was really well stuck in the pot, and I think that's a good sign. There's been a lot of expansion in there, and you can see this root system, guys, and the potatoes. Now, just looking at these potatoes, I thought they were going to be Cara, but there's one that's popped out. I'm pretty sure this is, well, 99% sure that this is sarbo mira. So really chuffed about that. Now, sarbo mira can get quite large in the ground, but in the pot they're going to be a lot smaller. But let's just see how they yield in this 12 litres builder's bucket. There, 14 litres and just over 3 gallons. It was filled to the top, so I would say like 3¼ gallons, something like that. And we'll just set this one to the side and let's have a look and see what we've got. Once again, these roots are really well matted, and the compost used is composted farmyard manure from a local farmer here. And yeah, just really lucky to get a hold of some of this really high quality compost, and I've been using it on the gardens. As you know, it pretty much built the gardens here at Cuckoo Cottage. Really nice, really strong root system. Now there's one has popped out, and yeah, I can confirm these are sarbo mira, which are a blight resistant main crop variety and probably one of my favourites. You can see this one's a wee bit funny shape from being pressed against the side of the container. There we are. Yeah, there's another one and another one. Okay, so they're very small for sarbo mira, but to be fair, they are in a bucket and not in the ground. Now it looks like we're coming across one of the seed potatoes here. Yeah, look at that. Still has some energy in it. Incredible, incredible. And oh yeah, these are home safe tubers from last year as well. We'll just set that to the side. We'll have a look. Oh, and look, it looks like there's a combination of potatoes in this bucket, so there must have been 2 seed potatoes, because this is the variety Cara. Remember, well, you might not remember, but if you've seen the previous reveal, that's what we've just harvested from a 10 litre bucket, and now we're bringing these out of this 14 litre bucket. So it looks like there's 2 different varieties, sarbo mira and what's that? That's strange, whatever that is. Don't know what that is. It's like little granule things. There's another Cara. There's another Cara. Gosh, this is looking like it could be pretty cool, because I can see them up the side, guys. It blows my mind how many potatoes can be grown in such a small container. It always has. It's always been the joy, the first kind of grows that I did. So there's some more sarbo mira. We'll just set those to the side. Luna, will you look after those for me? Oh, what a good girl. You don't be eating them now, darn, they're not cooked. She loves potatoes. That is her favourite. There's another Cara and a sarbo mira. So it's not interesting, guys. These 2 main crop varieties growing really high. Oh, there we are. That looks to me like the sarbo mira seed potato, and the previous one would have been the Cara. Look, guys, that is still firm. I don't think it would grow again. It's damaged and you know, soft here, but there it's still firm. So there's still energy left in those seed potatoes. And judging by the hulls, it definitely could have grown for a wee bit longer, but I just chose to harvest. And that's one of the beautiful things about growing your own potatoes or growing your own food in general. You get to choose when to harvest, and you can do it just when it suits you. Another sarbo mira. Another sarbo mira. Aren't they very pretty? They're very nice, kind of salmony pink colour. Very small now. Oh, there's a bigger one. Very nice. Guys, I think already this is a bit of a heavy yield, and we're only really about a third of the way into this pot. It's just incredible, and it's so well held together. Now, that looks to me like another seed potato. Oh no, it's not. Or is it? Guys, I'm not sure. I think that might be another seed potato. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's just so super firm. We'll leave that to the side. Oh, I wish I could. Yeah. Luna, you look after those carrots. Thanks, pet. You're the best girl. All those potatoes. You're going to be a happy girl now. Look at that tail wagging. She loves potatoes. She loves the potatoes. So the potatoes are really nice and clean, guys, which I'm really chuffed about, because it was hard to keep them watered during that really dry spell. And they can get scab if they're unevenly watered. Another one. This is ridiculous. I'm so glad I've got this on camera. Oh, there's a nice worm. So once again, we know we're dealing with living soil. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Just lovely. Lovely to see. I love seeing the worms, you guys know that. There's another one. It's coming out the side. They look pretty healthy too, and they look like Dendrobiana or European nightcrawlers, which are the kind of dominant worm that I have here on the land. So that one just did a somersault out. You know, I keep worms in the vermicomposting setups, and those are the variety that I work with. There are quite a lot of tiger worms, or excuse me, red wigglers here on the land, but it's mostly Dendrobiana, if that's the correct way to pronounce it, or European nightcrawlers. Oh wow, look at that, that's a beauty. Those Cara are really pretty to look at, although I must say I do prefer the taste of the sarbo mira. This is ridiculous. Guys, this is a 14 litre bucket. Hang on a minute, I get a little try or something. 2 seconds, guys. Just gonna come, yeah, stick with me 2 seconds. We'll tip these Cara into this bucket. That's the bucket that they came in. And we'll just pop these in to this little tray. So we can get a better idea, because I think everybody has a better idea of the potato yield whenever you see them in this this type of container. A lot of the really great allotment UK growers always use these little spent mushroom trays to show off their yield, and it does work well. Yeah, these are great. Now, ideal if you were looking for seeds for next year. If you were looking for a large storing potato or jacket potatoes, it doesn't look like this would be the way to do it, does it? But if you were looking for seed potatoes for next year, absolutely ideal. You could just leave them in the bucket. There's another worm. Soil looks really nice. And then just take them out, you know, closer to the time. That would be my way of doing it. Anyway, I've set myself up for doing that with some extra potatoes as well. I can't get over this, guys. This is a 14 litre builder's bucket. And it's like every spare crevice in the potato pot is absolutely rammed with roots and potatoes. Like, I can barely break this apart. I have to say that is some seriously high quality compost coming off that guy's farm. Beautiful. Beautiful. And these are obviously home saved tubers as well that grew here last year. Can you hear the noise of the roots kind of being broken open? They're really strong. Now, oh, little piece of dirt in there. Guys, I cannot believe this. This has to be the greatest yield I've ever got in 7 years growing potatoes. I'm sure of that now. Yes, oh, look at that for a beautiful worm. Beautiful, beautiful worm. I've had larger yields, but it's been in far larger containers. This is a 14 litre builder's bucket. I'm so glad I got it on camera, because nobody would believe me. And I wish I had a set of scales. They just keep coming. There's another beautiful worm. Wow. Look at that. So healthy looking too. There's more. Luna's loving it. Aren't you, Pat? Okay, so it looks like we're getting towards the end now, my friends. Or we should be. There's a lot of worms in it this time compared to the last one I've just done. And the soil is nice and moist as well, so they've probably been really happy in here. Jeepers. I'm as surprised as you are, believe me, guys. I had a really cool friend, Syra, at Sunra Homestead, or Artist Homestead. Incredible grower. You should see his homestead, guys. Like, I've never seen anything like it. It's like a Willy Wonka factory. It's just incredible. Everywhere you walk, it's just edible and lush. It's just, in fact, it's amazing. You got to check it out. But I think I've put a couple of links on my community page of some of his uploads, but his recent uploads even blow those out of the water. Just incredible. So there we are. There's the compost. I think that's all the potatoes now, guys. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Can you believe this, guys? I'm flabbergasted. And it looks like roughly, well, maybe slightly more Cara than Sarbo Mira, but reasonably even of each. Just trying to sort them out here as I'm chatting to you. But this is as many as I got of Charlotte from a 30-litre container, and that was a good yield. Like, what do you think, guys? From a 14-litre container? That is seriously good compost. Yeah, what more can I say? Not a mark on the potatoes, 2 varieties, really thrilled. And yeah, thank you so much to Clive Bright, the farmer that donated me the compost, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry if I was talking too much and took away from the enjoyment of revealing those, but I'm sure you're blown away by that yield, as am I. I don't have scales to weigh it, but as a fisherman I can say that there's easily 4 pounds of potatoes in there. There's a nice earwig that was living in the medium as well, so it's a living soil really at this point. And I'll mix that probably with some clay, I think, because it's quite fluffy. Probably quite a fungal element to the soil. I do believe it's a 1-to-1 ratio roughly of what's coming out. There's another nice worm. But really nice stuff, Okay, my friends, from Luna and myself, we're sending loads of love from the polytunnel, and we're in here today because it's really wet outside. Okay, hope your gardens are thriving, your microbes are multiplying, and your fungi are just bursting out of your beds. Sending lots of love.